Really? You were just had it. Really? Oh, ridiculous. No.
It's just not fair.
Your life is so hard.
All right. So, unfortunately, the shop where we usually go and pick up our rats
Oh, really? I just gave a little shit for doing it.
all right. What was that? Come on. Oh, this is not starting off. Needs to be rewarmed. That's why she's having issues. That and the rat is black. Black. And her environment's already pretty dark. So,
Or she's just complaining that it's too small.
yeah, well, we can try to give her an extra large, but that's not going to end well.
That is brutal. Brutal way to die. That is like doing the whole looking at the phone shit. I know the best way to go about dying. Apparently, I don't know why she wouldn't understand that there's a propeller running behind her.
All right.
Loud.
Well, we'll try and clean up a little bit and vacuum. Hey, Nicole, Cyborg. By the way, Micah, if you don't know, Cyborg from the Teen Titans.
Oh, and Starfire.
Oh, and Starfire. They are now showing up on the regular.
Okay.
And no, I am not on acid or anything like that. I wonder how the CW feels about this, guys. I've been here for 3 days on streams. Well, apparently you either like what I have to offer, or you're waiting for the right time to pop off on some next level stuff. I don't know. You're on the Discord, and I posted it on the Discord.
What?
The stream that we're going live. So there is that. By the way, Cyborg, if you want to be notified when we're on, like right away, typically the Discord is where we go straight to when putting out the bat signal. Jesus. Dogs, you really need to stop putting dog food everywhere. I would love to just be able to go and straight up just vacuum. Because nobody likes to go and do V-ups, which is what we call these, despite the fact that that just seems woefully wrong. um, on ground that is covered in dog
Dogs don't
food.
mind.
No, the dogs don't mind. They also don't mind that I'm covered in dog hair by the time I'm done. If I don't freaking vacuum.
Oh, they'll still try to make sure you're covered one way or another.
I love them, but at the same time, by the way, the structure that I dreamt of yesterday, it was perfect for our needs. It had a very wide living space, very open living space. But the problem is, you didn't tell them, honey.
What?
The dream last night
I didn't tell them what.
about the end. All right. Now is the AC on in the bedroom? All right, good, because we don't want to pop a fucking breaker here.
We were supposed to get this one out of here today.
We're supposed to do a lot of things this weekend that we didn't. Let's see. Cyborg, I found him. All right, so far we have Rosie. Good afternoon. Nicole, good afternoon. Cyborgs, good to see you. Durs was on my game. Like, he watched the whole thing from when I was doing really well to getting my dick kicked in. Yes. And there's Geo Starfire. Because YouTube doesn't even show your streaming on your channel. Yeah, that would explain why we don't get a lot of views right now. I don't know what I did. Won't be on. They lost their Teen Titan phones. I wasn't really expecting you guys to show up this week. Who kicked me? At which point?
Dogs again? Question mark? What?
Probably
Duchess.
I have been kicked multiple times today. And then something went and screwed with the laptop. By the way, we're using a laptop that's like 8 years old to run, 10? 10-year-old laptop to run our live stream through on YouTube Gaming. So that's why it's so glitchy with channel and Durs. All right. It's going to get loud for a little bit. Us Teen Titans are older than the laptop. You're actually a lot older than what you're leading. You Teen Titans were around back when I was a kid. Actually, if you go back as far as the comic books, you're not teens anymore.
Hey.
You're like in your 60s. I hate to break it to you, if not older. But that's only if you go by the comic books. It's kind of crazy. No. But if you think of it that way, guess what? You guys have held up pretty good.
Don't look a day.
I don't want to be old.
12.
Yeah, now think of it that way. You guys don't look a day older than 12. So you're the Titans that look like teens. That does not suit well. All right, here we go. There we go. Getting old sucks. I don't blame them. There's so much dog hair. Son of a bitch. Come on. Oh, snap. Almost done.
I bet you that's not gluten free.
Ah. Okay, we're good. I can smell popcorn through the screen. Not popcorn. That right there is deep fried chicken. Deep fried chicken. Me as a person behind the character is 36. Run the stream through Cyborg. Oh my god. Well, technically, he's supposed to be an kind of like an advanced cybernetic organism. Oh my god. So he's constantly upgrading. Technically speaking, deep fried chicken's not the worst for you. It depends entirely on what you deep fried in and what you bread it in.
I also finish it in the oven to help drain some of the grease.
Yeah, we don't get it all greasy. We drain some of the grease. All right. We use almond flour.
We do?
Don't we?
I don't know what kind of flour it is. It's gluten-free flour.
Yeah, it's almond flour. It's gluten free.
I hope it's not almond.
I want mods, please. Carbs are not just carbs. And they're low on calories, technically. So, you know what? Booyah! This is Snake. All right. I don't know if she's hungry or
carbs
not.
are delicious.
She's not acting very hungry, which is very suspicious. Come on. Are you gonna eat it? Oh, that's a little too far. Come on. I've got to wipe down that glass. Come on. I don't think she's hungry today, guys. Which is okay. She is a very, very chunky snake. Come on. She's not hungry at all. She should. Yeah, it's plenty warm in there. You're okay. If she's not hungry, there's a snake that I know is likely going to eat. What? She thinks it's a treat. This is called a rat. Yeah.
Be careful, she's gonna jump for that.
Why is she going to want the rat, though? Okay. While we're warming it up yet again. Goober. She is definitely being a good little snake. Acid! She is definitely chunky, though. How you feeling? This right here, this is Belle. Belle is a firefly yes. Belle is a firefly morph ball python. She is yellow with yellow eyes. She is the result of multiple attempts at breeding. I guess they wouldn't be attempts, they'd be successes. She was not exactly the first snake that I wanted to get over there. But the first snake was a little bit more expensive, and we turned back around because I really wanted it. But it wasn't there anymore. Yeah, calm down. You're fine. Can I close your cage? Oh no, snakes aren't slimy. At least not this snake. Most snakes are actually just scaly. You're fine.
I will most definitely be eating some of that. Because I'm going to want some for your breakfast.
Lunch. Like 4 pieces if I can, that'd be nice. 4 pieces. Pack got. Like, bro, you guys are from Teen Titans, another universe. And hey, we got another new person here. It's Pack God. So now we have Geo, Pack God, Acid, Spanky, Rosie, Durs, Starfire, and Cyborg. Cyborg's apparently gunning for moderator, but I don't know. I've got a sneaky suspicion that Cyborg maybe not up to any good. Alright, here we go. Put these back down on the ground. And we are going to move these off. Yeah. Honey, I'm going to put your head pieces right here. Your I think the only one who might legit eat tonight is little guy. And if that's the case, we might just feed him 2 tonight. Jesus. That waffles and wraps at the same time. I have no idea what waffles is other than this little character right here. This character's name is Waffles. Waffles is a Harpicter Polcripes. Ooh, pinched my hand. Ha! Mother fuck! Is roasting. Look at that. Well, I wouldn't say roasting you for no reason. He's basically pointing out. Let's see, he was not that. He is fairly new. Like, bro, you guys are from the Teen Titans, another universe. That's not roasting. Trust me.
Now, what would be freaking hilarious if they're from another universe.
No, that would be so funny.
Was created because humans came up with the concept
Oh,
of Teen Titans.
Better yet, what if our universe was basically the prison universe for the souls, since we know souls in the DC universe don't just...
Purgatory.
Well, basically, yeah, it'd be purgatory, and we would have reincarnation because the souls could not leave this. Oh my god, that would explain so much.
Dude, that would actually make a pretty good freaking show.
No, it would.
Probably a movie, to be honest, but maybe one that can develop into a show.
That, what?
And if Google is listening, make profit off of this conversation.
Oh.
Listen, please.
No, think about it. They don't have any ideas for good shows right now.
Well, that's literally where this AI comes into play. Because if it is taking in everything, if Google is listening to us right now, imagine that it's able to take in all of these conversations from all of these people all over the globe.
You want to see the dogs?
Sips us into categories, so then they're just like, oh, 100,000
Wolfie!
people are talking about this.
Wolf, what are you doing?
There would be
need
or want for that show. And
Duchess!
So, boom. It's like...
Who is the emo one talking? He's not emo, he's stoned.
And am I not right? I mean, if you guys wanted to do some crazy stuff with live streaming, with movies, whatever happens, that's how you do it.
Well,
that's how you make profit.
Did you hear one of the things that they did with anime? They took the voice actors for anime and they put them into an actual show where they can use their voice acting as characters in a real show. I caught one of the supervisors watching that on his lunch break. And I was just like, dude, are you watching anime? He's like, no. It just sounds like anime because they're the voice actors. I'm like, no freaking way. No, it's because Wolf's too old to get in trouble. Right, Micah?
I'm not even getting it. You know that was a trigger.
It's so funny. You're fucking kidding, right? That's so great. Cyborg, stop going in my room is what Starfire said. What if I was getting dressed? Deadpool could kill all the Teen Titans. Fight me. My question is, could all the Teen Titans kill Deadpool?
Dude, that... Probably not. Dude, Deadpool is just...
Deadpool's...
He's an immortal being, right?
He's almost as overpowered as the characters I used to come up with.
And really, it's such a simple superpower.
It really is.
Let me now get into the fact that humans are pretty much ready to do that right now. I mean, the very fact that
Look at
from
that.
a single cell, from, basically us.
This is a Brazilian blue tarantula. Many of you have seen it before. Robin is... Starfire just said that Robin is our human shield. I'm sure he does not feel that way. Actually, there's something that I heard.
You heard about this.
It is a theory about why Robin is in such, let's call it super bright colors and Batman's in dark colors. It's because Batman is trying to hide in the dark and Robin is a distraction for Batman during crime fighting. Kind of, hey, look at the boy wonder while I punch you in the face from the shadows.
You know what? We're probably going to have conversations in here. Try to minimize.
You just put my poop scooper on the ground. Robin is... What the fuck? Wait, which Robin is supposed to be the Robin in Teen Titans? Are they using Wait, you don't think that he's actually watching us right now, do you, Micah?
Who?
Your friend.
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to do with that, just in general. Again, I watched that documentary about artificial intelligence, and they went into some detail about just like the scraping technique with their bots. Like,
Why?
Literally every word that we say.
Why is your...
Ends up on one of your
Oh shit.
Gets scraped within a few seconds. And this is how we are feeding the artificial intelligence.
Why are there so many fruit flies inside this tarantula cage? What is Oh, they're eating off of his fucking spider poo. You guys are disgusting.
And we haven't made nearly
Gross.
legal defenses, abilities from kind of tell these companies that they can't do that.
If they wanted to do that and they would pay me for it, I wouldn't have that much of a problem. But
And then there's the other. Sorry for interrupting, but then there's the other.
here we go.
Idea that if we were
Summon Trigon. That was Houdini, and unfortunately there are fruit flies in Houdini's cage. Don't, that's Raven's dad. Are you sure you don't want to summon Trigon? Is Trigon worse than what we're currently dealing with right now?
I mean, your body is literally fighting these viruses. If there's a way in which the virus can then mutate and pass on its genetic info.
Alright, hold on.
Another host, then having two viruses within that person would create a variant that would continue forward.
Hey, nope. Oh my god. Did you guys see that?
Within the same community.
He fucking started running for the side of the cage that I was watering from. Alright, let's see if this kid will actually eat for us.
That a universal healthcare with artificial intelligence and robotics is the only way moving forward. Our economy completely being crushed. I mean, it's bewildering. Sorry. We've had this conversation a lot, and it's something that I think about a lot. But it is bizarre to me going into work. It is bizarre to me to have these experiences over and over again. Where half the crew is out. And then all that extra work gets dumped on us. And then our boss is sitting there. He can't, the owner of the store can't make enough money to offset that because he still has to pay for people being sick. So he almost has to hire enough people to where he has to assume that a quarter of them are going to be sick, and and balance that out by hiring new people.
Come on.
And then those sick people also have to be paid. At the same time, there are only so many sick days.
Come on.
Which means that even those people who are not at work will eventually not be able to pay their bills because they're not getting paid enough money. And then we're seeing this huge labor dispute.
He's not hungry either.
Strike. And neither side can really budge. Oh, man.
Mind your beeswax. Cyborg, we all need to do is remove your batteries.
It's not a good idea. Right now.
No clue. I'm just rolling with it.
Am I wrong? You're following my
Do not tell our OG members to mind their beeswax. They will mind your beeswax, their beeswax, my beeswax. Okay, well, it's a good thing we didn't try feeding everybody different rats tonight. Because Mochi, you're fine. What is this red that's on your scales?
I want to have these conversations with everybody. Because if we're all afraid to talk about it, well, we all don't want to talk about it because people are just drained political bullshit that no one wants to have that important conversation.
Look at that. Well, Mochi's not hungry. We're going to go and douse his cage in water. He might actually be in the mood for something totally different than food.
Wait, what Cyborg say?
He was saying, I was starting to get irate. He was saying, shut it, there's the demon.
Who's? Oh, I'm guessing another viewer.
So, here's something you guys need to understand. There is a level of, what would you call it? Seniority here. Don't be trying to tell senior members of the group to shut it. Those who have been here longer, do not be rude to people because you will get in, timeouts depending on what you do. I don't need you to be angry and upset with other members for no real reason. It's a little ridiculous. The robot did get the boot. If you don't like what's being said, you can speak your mind in a peaceful manner. But if you come here to be belligerent, he's not banned. He's temporarily displaced. And that's because he was getting irate with a member that's been here longer than he has. So, Starfire, you might want to tell him to knock it off.
They're now able to regrow brain matter in a structured fashion. That's okay. I mean, it's actually quite brilliant. Basically, they try to use the similar...
Two things. Drink chalky milk and kick ass. I'm all out of chalky milk.
between the chemical processes and passing on the electrical...
Alright, kid. We are going to put that up. And we will wait another week in between feedings. He did not eat. He and the...
this lotus structure
he and Belle are just not hungry. Hello, odd toddlers.
Again, the problem would then become, even if we can start to regrow the brain matter, right? For these people
All right.
You regrow them in the same fashion that the person was.
Now we need to go and do our floor exercises.
You can using electrodes.
Here we go.
Electrodes. And these electrodes are going to have biological factor.
All I asked was what's going on in the comments. I just thought it was funny. No reason to be mean. Sorry for my absence. Was feeding Lilith. That's wait. Halloween chocolate now, please. Genocide Alpha hates chocolate. Generation. Oh my god.
They activate these stem cells in this solution that allows for the growth of brain matter.
And roaches are crunchy and full of protein.
And they tell the brain basically, hey,
here we go.
Regrow this, but you'd need to have some kind of an MRI done, probably something more extensive that I'm not that versed in terms or understanding of what we now have. Something like MRI to have already done the scan of the brain to begin with, and that's hard because you're dealing with like trillions of neural pathways in the brain, and having that mapped down to the atom. But as long as you have occasional updates of people's brains, there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to regrow those connections, especially using the electric. What are you doing? What I'm trying to get at is we have the technology now We just need to funnel it into a particular idea. It's so much. And then you have to ask, well, how much is this going to cost per person?
Alright, go on.
What we really want to say is nothing. But then that also
Oliver,
comes down to a universal
I'm trying to work out. Go on.
Because if we allow
Oliver, go on.
the same structure, if you would, this capitalistic structure to continue, then it would cost everybody anybody who wanted to do this, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And no company is just going to pay that out. Unless you already have millions of dollars. So we're going to have this ethical problem come into play. That if we don't change our economy, there will never be an equilibrium.
Alright. It is not being placed over and over again. It's almost over. He needs to just take a breath.
What is it?
No, Starfire. I went
Oh,
and freaking timed out
She's
Cyborg.
blaming acid.
Acid didn't do it. I did it myself because Cyborg was being rude to other members.
well, at least you're giving him an opportunity to fix his error.
Yeah, we are not here to upset people. Hi! I heard that!
But think of a being that is so vast.
New game plus, so you got.
Um,
Woohoo!
and if
No, he should be able to join. Give him a few more minutes. He'll be able to get on here.
Basically giving humans the ability to live forever. And I know that is a crazy concept, but eventually we will be faced with the question of how are we going to interact with another civilization that's in its development.
Oh, God.
How long did it take us to get to where we're at now?
If you want an answer to that, look at how we're interacting with other mammals on the planet that are starting to use tools.
I mean, look, in some cases, we straight up just take their habitat, burn it down, and then stick them in cages if they haven't died already.
Yup.
So, I mean, maybe there's a reason why
Cyborg will be back on.
these aliens haven't come down and said, hey, let's connect with you, because what are we going to do out there in space? Are we just going to enslave other planets for a win, take their resources? Like,
What's up, Spanky?
And if we do go ahead and pass laws saying, hey, you can't do that on, if you would, large planetary bodies outside of.
I do shitty freestyle in front of my friends sometimes, but I just need a
does that
proper.
not also apply for our world? Would
How
that
much
not
milliliters is in that
all
mister?
should leave the face of this planet? It's okay. I think especially
Below the line here, it says 1,500.
For resources. I mean,
You'll get
I
there,
hope people
Music Man. You'll get there.
That's what this war in Ukraine is.
No, Cyborg should be able to come on any minute now.
It's okay just taking those
I did not go and give him a perma ban. I gave him a temp ban. Matter of fact, he should be able to come on now.
But if we go out in space, if we say that we no longer can claim this land as our own, do we not, if we decide to use our understanding of science, we can create
So this
technology.
is a Lasiodora parabana, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. It is considered to be the third largest tarantula, or third heaviest tarantula. However, as I've stated in the past, I think all three of the Theraphoses can cover that.
We would have to put, a large amount of money into that resource.
Some whatever dude is smoking. Actually, he had an edible.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are they?
They're
Listening to me.
They are listening. There, you literally got someone to say, I want whatever he's smoking."
Oh,
It's so fucking funny.
I mean, I suppose that means they agree with me. So I can't be that far off with how I'm
There you go.
viewing the situation.
Look at her. Now she is a big girl. She does feel like a hand when she's crawling on your arm.
And that actually gives me
Care for this animal is pretty straightforward. You want to keep the cage humid. You want to make sure she's got an ample water dish. Give her enough dirt to play with.
We don't have to go to war with each other.
Oh, Starfire, he's not going to stop that. Come on now.
Potential war with China and Taiwan.
I have Lilith feeding videos and pics. I need to go and follow your page, Spanky. Am I not following your page? I don't think I'm getting updates about Lilith.
And especially given Taiwan's vast resources.
Starfire, I think you need a lock.
They would have the
Can she eat actual meat, the tarantula, or Lilith? Lilith can definitely eat actual meat. This tarantula has eaten chicken hearts in the past, just in a pinch. She doesn't get that regularly. And when I tell you that was just the most rancid smell the next day, I mean it. It was bad.
Even better is that there's no reason why we couldn't, right at this moment,
Starfire
sending out sensors
asked Cyborg not to go into her room.
to the different areas, probably using some form. I mean, I don't know if like radar would necessarily.
You fed Muffet a gecko? That poor gecko.
Now I'm being self-conscious of like them talking really good.
All right, here we go.
There's so much stuff that we can do right now. We just don't. And that's the shit.
What in her room?
Let me tell you, if a
I do what I want. Cyborg went and got into the liquor cabinet again. Why they have a liquor cabinet in the first place, I don't know.
I'll go for that guy.
But yeah.
You would need the defense of a lot of the corporations, because there's no way, unless all corporations are on board, there's no way that anybody would actually do this. It would have to be a planetary movement, one form.
My word.
And we'd have, again, given the natural disasters, do people understand that when something like the Hurricane Helena that came through, when you uproot whole communities, take houses and shift them, all of that shit is contaminated.
Yep.
And you have to clean it.
There's something wrong with these people.
Well, right now, apparently Cyborg is bursting into Starfire's room.
Are they? First of all, it's just some kind of like or are they actually brother and sister, or like
They might be.
They almost think it's the same person.
It's possible.
But they would have to be going off of two different things pretty quickly. They're putting on a good show, I'll give them that.
At the same time, like I'm sitting here just like, hey man, you do you.
Why isn't Duchess bothering you? Where is she?
But God, this conversation needs to be had. It's bizarre because like I bring this up at work, like, and that's what gets me most about working.
Oh.
When your ancestors, since
It's really hard to breathe doing the
ups. And if you and even the cultural writing patterns of our civilization.
There we go.
Your ancestors have been toiling away with these meager lives. And at the moment that you develop a technology that frees the people, unchains them from having to work, you're going to go on strike to keep yourself employed. Even though you know that you're going to get sick. And we see this with the demands specifically saying, about sick pay and how long that can exist. It's like, sorry, I'm getting back into that. Hold on. It's ridiculous.
I'm not reading.
And you want to shake people. It's like the whole purpose.
I'm not intervening though. Please fart. I did. You just didn't hear it.
Hey, one day I hope I work so much that my kids don't have to work anymore. Not that they don't understand the importance of.
No, you're supposed to raise them.
In some form. But
Steel cyborg.
You get that technology, you're going to go on strike. Keep yourself locked. In this society.
No, you're supposed to go and bring your body up like that. You're supposed to do V-ups. It works the lower half of your abdomen, the upper half.
I'm sorry.
She's supposedly in her room, Cyborg. You've been going in her room. I'm surprised she doesn't just move out with the old Robin. All right.
You know, it really sucks too.
Here we go.
Honestly, I want to commend you on the fact that you're doing so well at work. But
I don't know.
then the
Right
thing
now, we
is,
gotta work. Try to get him if he needs new glasses. I
what did he do?
This part.
She blocked me.
You're wobbling on the
Oh, she didn't just block you. She might have blocked us because she's not on here anymore. Wait, hold up.
You shouldn't have to produce that much material.
She didn't get
to get paid.
She didn't get kicked.
You have to have a living, wage.
Good news is, though, the last two events, I got $100 each event that I was able to put toward rent. The next weekend, I'm hoping to put.
But you have to move that much product. But when you have the expanding job field being taken over by.
How is she going to know you're even yelling at her if you blocked her?
Connection to that job field, having to have the job. All
right.
People not understand that there's going to be this huge balloon.
Has Acid ever temp? Yes, she has. But Acid did not temp ban her.
But in actuality, that job is being taken up by such things as artificial intelligence. I mean, the jobs report. Basically, that's the company saying this is how many jobs we can.
So this is a white-knee tarantula.
It's not them saying that that's the number of jobs that we have. Freaking ridiculous.
Well, it's just like utilizing the. Okay. What? I can't see it very well from here, honey. I still can't see it very well. I'll check it out here shortly. It's just like using the. Oh, what is that?
I need to stop talking. The government's probably listening.
Well, they can listen to all they want. They need to understand. They need to understand that we're not just going to follow for the same shenanigans that they put on us.
Yeah, but the problem is, and I'm not necessarily getting angry at you, but I'm getting angry at most Republicans because they talk about how ridiculous communism is. Like, the future that's coming your way has to deal in a form with communism. With social.
This is getting ridiculous.
What?
Steinfire says Cyborg just beat me up.
Okay, hold on. I want to make sure that you guys actually put it on there that violence will not be tolerated. So if this is actually something that's happening, We need to make
Jesus.
sure that doesn't happen.
Girl, you need to stop letting roaches waltz around your cage. I need a bigger fucking scoop. Alright, well, I guess ban Cyborg.
Me too, Acid. Me too.
Are we thinking that they're actually one person, or are they just young
Personally,
kids? They seem
it
kind of
could
like
be
young
either or.
kids, so.
The free trial was ended.
Girl, what the fuck are you doing up in this bitch?
On a whole different direction. Did you hear about that situation in Washington?
You talking about the shooting?
With the kid, yeah.
Damn it. Fucking dirt on the floor. This is ridiculous, girl. Nope. Starfire seems to be okay. But Cyborg, if you're going to ban somebody, ban Cyborg.
Yeah. Honestly, whenever we see a homeless person like asleep on the side of the road or side, we look at him. I feel bad that this is happening to him, but he's pretty much doing it to himself.
Yeah.
Alright. That's it.
Both of them, honestly.
Honey, I'm going to need your help.
What?
We have got to change this one's dirt.
What? Let's see how we look.
Alright. This was not on the docket for tonight.
I didn't ruin it too much.
Here we go.
You need me over there?
Yes.
Let's do it.
We also need to get another thing of dirt going. Clean out one side of the sink. Try to feed the rat to little guy. But this girl right here is a problem. Cyborg, if you don't knock it off, Starfire is going to be the only Titan that's on here for right now. Yeah, there's mold in the cage. That's cute. You want to show it to the class? Ducky!
No.
Come on. No, come on. Come on. She's being very tolerant. Oops, sorry. Very tolerant. Don't throw urticating hairs. You know, we wouldn't have to do this.
You're gonna be an itchy bitch.
We wouldn't have to do this right now if it weren't for the fact that you let roaches just live inside your domain.
Ew.
All right. So I need you to take this out. Knock what dirt's left in it. Outside, I need to go through, make sure there are no roaches in this cage. Because this dirt has to go out. So what we do is we just go through. You see all the white flecks inside this cage right now? What?
Did you get your dirt sacks from the same spot?
Yeah, I buy them online. Why?
Same company.
Basically, yeah.
What?
I was about to say, the problem with the mold might be coming from the company.
I really hope not.
I'm just saying if it keeps showing up.
Well, the problem is it might be coming from the roaches because the cages where we had kept the roaches from living in there haven't gotten mold.
Well, either or.
Oh shit! And we needed to separate roaches. You getting another?
What do you mean separate roaches?
Well, we could just get the batch of roaches ready to go tonight.
Oh, I figured you'd do it tomorrow. It's up to you.
Starfire is cyborg. That wouldn't surprise me. This is their way of trolling, guys. How would you rate their ability? Are you?
X for stupid.
Well, that's the whole point. Is they're trying to get people riled up.
I would appreciate it if you. Is this the same one that you want to send to the family?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be fun.
Why? Nick's gonna agree with you.
Mom, sure shit isn't.
Well, you know how my stance on giving the government more power.
I understand, but isn't it necessary? Like I was said the other day on Facebook.
It's not.
On Facebook, oh, you freaking old guy.
It is not necessary to give an evil power, knowing full well that it is still an evil. Now, if it were no longer evil.
Well, how can you prove that it is evil?
Because it's doing the same stupid thing over and over again that it's done in the past. That includes weaponizing its powers against the people.
So how would you clean that, though? How would you fix that?
Well, you'd have to get somebody in a group of somebody's in power that actually wants to see that happen. But the problem with that is you'd have to destroy the system that we have right now, which is pay to play. We have large corporations that are funding political opponents, and those.
What I'm trying to get at, sorry to interrupt.
Oh no!
Is that you'd have to go in there, and with a group of people that are picked by the people, but you can't have Congress doing the picking because Congress is part of the problem. Okay, and I'm not saying that every congressman or whatever is, all I'm saying is that lobbying allows for corruption.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we need to deal with. The whole idea of getting money out of politics, it's one that both people on the left and on the right feel is a positive, but if you look at the way the corporations run it, they will forever view it as a negative.
Well, right now we're having quite a few corporations, people with influence.
There he is.
Use their influence to push a political view.
The responsible party for the amount of mold in this cage.
It's not almond flour.
What is it?
Garbanzo bean flour, potato starch tapioca flour, whole grain sorghum flour, and fava bean flour.
What the hell? Is it safe?
Yeah.
Are you sure? That's a whole lot of different shit. You should have just let me lie to myself.
Okay. It's almond flour.
Bye, Starfire.
It's kosher. Parve. Oh, this is actually the one that they all recommended.
So you need a group that somehow is told by the people without using Congress, even though Congress is was supposed to be the whole concept of by the people.
Ha!
Somehow you'd almost have to have a direct voting mechanism because it would need to be outside of our government structure, basically to say, hey, we need a group of professionals to develop a government that is uncorruptible, that is going to be for the people going into the future with these individual situations happening, such as the effects, I don't care what people want to argue, of climate change. Because climate change, we know it is real now. Everybody accepts that. That was a hard sell, apparently, for some people. Now that we can accept that climate change is a real thing, we have to accept the effects of climate change, which include the fact that we are going to have more and more pandemics that unfold. We already see this. We're seeing this with the bird flu. It's almost in slow motion. And the doctors are saying they don't have enough resources to understand how quickly the bird flu is spreading. But the bird flu, if that got out, especially if that got out into the same domain as COVID, where COVID has a what would you call it, a gestation period of can have a gestation period of 2 weeks.
What?
Because our
Should I
body
add corn to this?
takes so long to register it's there. Okay, because it hijacks our immune system in a sense. And you have the viruses giving each other their different mechanisms of control. I'm not saying that it would happen, but when it happens over and over again in a population of tens, hundreds, millions of people, understand that the variables that come out each year.
Did you only use one brick?
Yeah.
It might take two. I'm not sure.
The virus that lives
I think I'll just
and is able to produce more of its own kind.
I'd add more water to dry.
Me too. I have work in the morning.
Its variants out there.
Waffling.
We have to change shit, dude. Sorry, that went on in some little tangent. Dude,
What does bursting in the haters?
So,
I have no idea what busting on the haters means.
sorry.
Talk about me.
No, I don't know. I don't
How-
know
how
what they're
would you
talking
do
about.
I thought you said something about our life.
I know that a lot of you are listening to this and you're just like, oh, let's think about this. And I want it to be a peaceful situation. I want to just be like, hey, this is how it is. You know, the people, the government, all on the same page. Because it would need to happen.
God.
Because again, we're already seeing wars being fought over resources. Wars being fought over land. I mean, did you all catch that the chip manufacturer in China, Taiwan, apologies, stopped its, I don't know if you call it expansion to, or stopped its sales to a company in China.
Do you want me to help you with that?
What people need to understand
Give me a
is
second.
that free access to those chips, given China's expansion in its different domains of civilian life, whether it's medical, whether it's
What do you want me to do?
into their electric car fleets.
All right, make sure that the bag doesn't fall down when I do this.
They have gone a long way on getting their own clean energy sectors.
Oh God.
Big changing thing. Oh, that's a big one too. China is pushing for automation in so many different sectors. And they already have a huge population that is actually currently losing jobs fairly fast. People are very upset with it. There's been a few demonstrations having to do with college degrees and people knowing that they're really not going to have a job when they come out of college.
Okay.
But, and that's the problem we're having too. We will have.
He is talking to us.
Yeah, I'm talking specifically kind of to Hiram, but he's doing whatever. I mean, if we do get into a war, which country is going to be able to win? I mean, in World War II, the only reason why we won
Out of the way.
is because we were able to produce more than the other guy. I'm not putting down the people who fought that war, like the actual human cost of that.
He will be right back, guys.
Okay, what's up?
Think they're in here, hon. Is that a shoe?
It's a shoe.
Okay.
Is everyone outside?
He needs to deal with the dirt that he just dumped out.
Oh my god.
We're not here that you were
Close
just
to
gonna
being done.
Drop that in the garbage. There in the
No,
kitchen.
Francie said she'd rather it be out in the dirt pile.
No, I completely agree with that. I suppose.
Oliver.
Shoes, get on my feet. Alright. Do you think you can lift this, go and tip it up, scrape the dirt out, and wipe it out in the sink? Well, you're going to want to dump that dirt out. That's why I said...
We're gonna get into some, interesting conversation.
We might want to do it off of the live, though. No, it's just... I'm trying to get stuff done. And he absolutely will not stop talking about stuff that... Oh, my God. It's grating.
Wash or just rinse?
Try to... if you can wash it quickly, wash it out. We need to get all the mold. Damn it, why is there so much dog shit on this side of the yard? Oh, fuck. You cannot put your faith in an establishment. Wait, okay. You cannot put your faith in an establishment that has been corrupt for years. The same establishment that went and trampled on the rights of fucking Native Americans, African Americans, we the people. The same establishment that has blocked our freedoms of speech and is talking about doing more in that sector. Can't trust him. Can't fucking trust him. Fucking... And he won't stop talking. Shit. Okay. Back through the doggy minefield. There should be no dog shit on this side of the yard, by the way. It should be dog poo free. But for some reason, we're letting him... Shit, what the fuck is going on out here? This is absolutely atrocious. The fuck? If you didn't see a poo while we were walking through, how should that be? Shame? Shame on you?
What's up?
Oh, somebody has been letting Oliver poo relentlessly on the side of the yard when that's supposed to be a no-no. A no.
What do you mean by side of yard?
Over there.
Okay, that is me.
No.
I thought it was just a no-no at night.
No during the day, too. You still can't see what's going on over there half the time.
I don't know, I didn't hear it when we started talking.
Okay. So, 32%. All right, while she is doing that, we are going to take care of Little B. There were 3 roaches in that cage. What have I told y'all? The roaches bring about the mold. It probably has something to do with the defecation. What?
Do you want this bone dry?
Yeah, bone dry to begin with, and then we'll put the dirt in it.
I'll do my best.
Did you rinse it back out?
Oh, really well.
All right, good. So this is Elasiodora parabana, or a salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. It is... Wait, did I already do her cage?
Yes.
I already did her cage. Fuck.
But while her cage is down, you need to feed little guy.
Yes. How warm's... Well, you probably don't want to get your hands on the rat.
It's warm.
God. Really? Mom, sorry, like a
That depends. She never goes and checks out the after. Oh, by the way, that spider should be dry by now. That looks good. Okay.
The problem.
Alright.
Let's say that off.
Oh, here you go. Oh, someone's looking to get prostrated tonight.
This doesn't bother you that I drink that.
No, I don't have any cravings for alcohol.
It
like
almost
that.
bothers me a little bit for one reason. Do you know if that's gluten free?
I would have assumed such things as
Beer
like,
isn't.
yeah, but alcohol is slightly more different. I mean,
I know
alcohol
people
is
with gluten,
brewed a different way.
but I know a lot of people with celiac aren't supposed to have.
Dude, what are you fucking doing?
I doubt it.
Oh, fuck.
I know malt stuff is.
Hold on. I don't think he's going to eat now.
And it has
When the-
nothing to do with fermentation. Fermentation.
That's what they also use to make it.
Ah.
What?
Crafted to remove gluten.
Bastard.
Okay.
Little guy.
Thank you for the concern, but you know it's not
I know. I
for
think the
weed or
stuff
anything.
that I
So
think the stuff that we drank did, but
Who's
not
hungry?
the Mike's, the other stuff.
Who's hungry?
Because it was a malt drink. I should
Come
have
on.
had it, but
Come on.
is he quite old?
You going to take it right
I
here?
do appreciate the concern, though.
Come on. Come on.
I didn't think about that.
Come on.
Right there, though.
Come on.
Oliver, how many bowls of food have you
Are
eaten?
you serious? Nobody wants the rat this time. Everybody just wants to be and go and do his own shit.
That just lost the rat.
Oh my fucking god. I kind of wish that Spanky lived close enough that I could just give him the rats the snakes don't want to eat, because I know his girl would probably just fucking eat the shit out of these rats. Come on. Come on. Come on.
We fight for Ethel Lauren's future. Nothing may grow here again.
Buddy. I mean, look, he is fairly chunky. He is fairly chunky. I'll give you that. But all three snakes are on a hunger strike.
That's not. That could be a bad omen, dude.
Also, could be that
If
we.
they feel something shaking. in the
Alright.
room, They may not decide. And have you heard what's going on with the certain mountain ranges?
You're talking about the fact that we've had multiple.
And then off of our coast?
Yeah.
There's this shit happening. Or maybe it's just burning through a certain sediment.
Child. All right. Rinse out the warm-up bowl and let's just pour water into cages.
Okay.
Just chilling, man.
Here we go.
Now, tell Brosh. Why are we telling Brosh?
What's up?
Oh, somebody's not happy with something.
With what I said.
I don't know. If he's going because of the whole mountain range thing, I would actually
It might have
prefer.
been the prior conversation.
I was gonna say
when we were talking about like World Wars and crap.
the fucking mountain range shit is easier to take. Geology is less confusing in most cases than politics because politics revolves around human nature. And human nature in itself is already pretty fucking strange.
But we both know that there are a lot of kids who listen to your show. Not that they should be on here, but
Yeah.
It can be a bit hard for people to conceptualize.
I need to pour water in little guy's cage before we.
As soon as I know
Hard
this
to
one's
take.
water.
Okay.
Sorry, I started doing this before I realized.
I'm not
So,
trying to put anybody down.
All right. Well, while we've got everybody out here, we've got spiders that need dirt. Would you freaking stop knocking into stuff? You're killing me, dog. Oh, Duchess!
She's like, yes.
I literally have to stop myself from because I'm that we can have a 9.0 or so. How far it goes. I mean, if it's
No, it's the same water, no matter which bowl you drink it out of.
Here we go.
Yeah, Astoria. I mean,
Huh.
I'm not saying that people on the coast would be bad, but it could
You want
come
the dirt
up
now?
Yeah.
here.
Oh my god.
A lot of what
Oliver, get out of here! This dirt is not for you, little guy. Okay. Freaking.
I don't like talk like this bad at work, but like.
Yeah, well, at least you didn't get called a freaking Nazi at work.
Wait, did someone say that to you?
Yep. Because I refused to vote for Kamala.
Well, who brought it up?
Well, he brought up the whole Trump saying something ridiculous thing. And I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty goofy, but I'm still not changing my mind. And at that point, he literally looked at me. He's like, well, I guess, what was it? He gave the, God, why can't, yeah, he said, oh, well, Sig Heil. And this is after, in the morning, I told him not to salute me because I was not, military. And everybody's gotten to the point where they do that because they think I walk around with a stick up my ass, which I kind of do, but to kind of, would you get out of the bucket of dirt? Really? Really?
Dude. What is up with
Yeah, well, he went, when I told him not to salute me, he goes, oh, no, I guess you're more used to this, and he fucking threw up the German salute. And I was like, dude, that's when I gave him the warning. I was like, dude, if you do something like that again, I'm going to go and report you. And then, lo and behold, halfway through the day, he freaking pulled the other stuff.
More than one?
I kind of did a similar situation at work. It was more, I don't want to say respectful, but a kid did salute, like, not, they saluted me. I'm just like, God.
Yeah, one more.
Trying to give dishonor to
Half a one.
I told them that was a dishonorable thing to do because I didn't serve.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, that's another reason why I hate myself for not serving, because I think that everybody should eventually, and we will, not getting into that conversation. But look what happened in Ukraine. Look how quickly their age range went from 20-year-olds to all the way to 60.
Yeah.
They literally need everybody there to fight.
Well,
And that's what is going to happen.
Okay, be careful. You don't want to splash dirt into the water. That should do it. All right, little guy, you need to get in there so that I can get stuff done because you're trying to be one with the spider dirt.
There you go. It's okay. Don't come to get out of there.
Kids, can you imagine having to do this with a lid that's for a fucking 120
Have
gallon
you thought
thing?
about putting in a mister?
Yeah, we did that. We did a flogger. It's not good for the snake. It can promote freaking bacterial infections in the lungs.
Really?
That's what we were told. Basically, what you want to do is every now and then dump water into their cage and let the humidity raise that way. Oh my god.
I mean, aren't there some that have filters on their mouth?
No, it's primarily the bacteria growth that might spawn from, like, let's say you get a prey item in there, and that gets onto the soil and starts sparking some growth. It's the same with mold, by the way.
I mean, at the same time, or isn't the same thing kind of happening in your snake cage?
Yeah, but except it gets the...
Because of the water, and then that water steps back into the ground.
Well, the way that I'm doing it,
Circulation in the cage, right?
yeah, it tends to dry out a little bit, and then I add more water. So it's not always a good environment for bacteria. This tarantula is not going to let... Why did I do that?
I mean, you
What?
tend
I went and squished
the
the...
gravel and the other shit too. Sorry, I'm in a whole
Do you want me to
different track
put
of
that,
mind right now. I'm still going down that whole situation.
What?
You want me to put you 4 pieces of chicken and him 2 separate ones?
Yeah. Before you do that, no, after you do that, can you deal with this, and then I got to go and deal with the rat, and then we got to go deal with that little shit. Sorry, I'm just all over the place. We're running out of time. 10 o'clock is right around the corner, and I don't want to...
I'll continue this conversation, and we can stay up for a few more hours.
I would rather...
I know that you're enjoying this conversation.
No, I am not that into the conversation.
What's going on in China right now?
Any of it, dude. Like, why would I want to stress myself out more knowing what we already have to deal with at home?
How many times do you get actually having a conversation?
A little bit more than I would like.
Like that was a shot.
I'm just really fucking stressed out. I'm now having nightmares about fucking the whole moving situation, which is only going to progressively get worse until we actually have to deal with it. So my stress level is going to be through the roof until that actually happens.
I mean, we can mitigate that. Like I was saying, we periodically just hit every story and break it down to its bare essentials.
Come on. There you go.
Yeah, okay, that conversation
I thought you were going to bed, Starfire.
Oh, this conversation is still on?
She just came back.
And again, I want to point out that I don't want war between any country.
Personally speaking, I believe that we should be long past having wars with anybody.
Well, that's why I say we need to go out into space.
Well, I don't even think that's gonna solve it, because then we're gonna create factions out there. If we don't solve that,
Here's the thing: is that we will be able to deal with resources in a different manner. We don't have to live in close proximity, or have to try to find a lithium deposit close enough to home to be able to make the changes necessary. It's not even necessary per se. I mean, for example, if you're going to be doing fusion technology, using electromagnetic waves as a controlling mechanism. Well, not electromagnetic, magnetic. Yeah, you use basically a.
we have not seen Monkey yet.
But
See, that's Monkey over there. He's in that.
resources. They need huge magnets to create some of those.
Oh my god. Wolf, calm down.
I mean, one of the main reasons why some of these companies are around,
Oh shit.
especially those having to do with cooperation.
The fucking tarantula's water dish for the Balfouri was empty.
They were able to find the resources for that one device. You can always create a battery.
Shit, I hope she's okay. Her freaking water dish was bone dry.
Why was it so dry?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she was thirsty a while ago and I just didn't catch on. Oh, she's fine. She's still kicking it. Ugh.
Well, I mean, if she all of a sudden got a bigger body or needed more energy.
I don't think she molted. She might be prepping for an egg lay, but she didn't go and accurately have intercourse yet. All right. Monkey, you want to... Okay, glad I didn't miss him, LOL. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to go put this spider away up there. We're going to do another set of curls. It's already 9:34. Fuck!
Like I said, though.
I'm so fucking...
These
This
are good
day.
conversations to have.
Wolf, did you see that I'm trying to walk here? Could you maybe not walk
I
here?
do apologize, though, to everybody on your channel. Like, sometimes I do get really real. And again, I don't want any violence between any country, but we need to create a future where that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, if we remain in the position that we are, again, you heard about what's going on with Taiwan, and they're stopping delivery of chips, right?
To China?
Yeah, to a company in China. But if any company really gets stopped, you're basically stopping delivery to China.
Well, you know, at this point, considering China's overall freaking mining, especially down in Africa, the way that they're doing things, they really should not be looking to Taiwan anymore.
Well, that's just it. There's kind of two different things. The stuff in Africa, as far as I'm aware, has more to do with cobalt. Okay. Again, I understand the necessity of it, but cobalt has to do with electric batteries. And Taiwan has to do with chip manufacturing. Not saying again that they're mutually exclusive from each other. They actually very much interact with each other. But I'm not sure China has enough infrastructure developed to meet its needs for development of its economy. Right now, we're still dealing with that issue with basically their whole workforce putting money into particular stocks, like Evergrande and stuff. And these companies are going under. And the investments, they're not seeing those returns quite as much as they would like. I'm not trying to put China behind it again. I want everybody to survive this, dude.
Oh, fuck, that was close.
But the only way we can do that, the only way we can leave certain aspects of our society behind are basically giving up.
Okay.
Those issues.
All right. So, what else do we have to do?
So let's go to space.
Now how you are in space.
Okay. I heard that fart.
Well, I mean, animally speaking, yes. Though I do have Earth's gravitational forces working on me right now. we have an atmosphere because
People tell me I need to run more, but I'm pretty sure we're going, what?
the gravitational force.
Was it 6,000 some odd miles per hour through space? Monkey!
But what if we give up these physical forms? Do we want to have just a human form? And we start to talk about changing our physical forms. Then the old histories of the Anunnaki come into sight.
Ah!
Just all like,
I thought he was going to bite me for a second.
okay. Like, maybe there could have been a group of entities out there that showed up like that. I mean, look at our culture and the need for gold. It has attributes, chemical attributes,
Yeah.
that are necessary for mechanical development.
Yeah.
But the problem that I have with that is that that whole theory is that if they got to the point where they're at right now, I mean, we're almost at a point where we can just create.
The guys are going crazy over Monkey.
The very
He's a
that
superstar.
everything is made out of. I mean, gold by itself is created in some of the most harsh conditions out there. Just the atoms, how they're forged together. I mean, not even like maybe a supernova.
I still have some theories as to how things have gotten the way that they've gotten. Like, for instance, the fact that they're saying there is a cloud of alcohol that would take all of the alcoholics X amount of years to drink, floating out there in space. Well, to my understanding, the process that brings about alcohol in most cases revolves around biomatter and the degradation of biomatter, so to speak. So the fact that there is a cloud that large floating out in space makes me think that there might be a chance, just a chance, that we or something else came from space or existed in space.
Well, dude, here's the thing. Think of how late in development our universe is compared to the original universes that were created.
Starfire.
The universe was billions of years old before we came into existence. And think of how long it took our species to develop on this planet. Not even a million years have been developing, billions of years have been developing on this planet between now and then. Okay. How many planets are in the Goldilocks zone? How many planets are in within a zone? Kind of like, I think it's
Alright.
Titan. They're thinking might have a gravitational force big enough
Come on.
to.
Did you know if you like the video, you get more recommended? Chat, no. I am gonna go and do this.
But seriously, bro, life could be everywhere, and we're just this small little species here. Loki
says that she has a different theory on the whole space thing.
Okay, go ahead, shoot.
Micah says shoot. Please, not literally.
Sometimes I'm very concerned about you.
I am a Tamaranian.
Tamaranian, like she's from outer space.
She is apparently Starfire.
Hold on, I'm thinking, hey, you know what?
She is the teenage version on here.
No, I'm talking about Pleiadians.
Okay.
I'm trying to get that across. As
okay.
I'm talking about something that's kind of uncomfortable because I do think of myself potentially of having existed in a different species.
I was about to be like, bro, not okay, bro.
No, my apologies. That's
Did you spill some of it? Well, all of a sudden I just got a big whiff of it.
Here we go. This is Legs the Theraphosa apophysis. She is the second last. Oh, big yawn from the snake. Oh, you guys missed it because I'm an idiot and couldn't get to it fast enough.
and now everybody knows. I believe that I may have been an alien.
I mean, there
Thanks,
are.
Aaron, for catching that on you.
Well, you're.
Making me
Woo!
explain that. I was trying to be very subtle about it. So.
Geo's like, I am human, not gonna lie. Oh, I won't share because we already talked about religion. I've already gone into the depths as to why I don't go and participate in the LDS church. But one of my theories on alien technologies and the fact that they keep finding saucers from space isn't that aliens are from out another planet, but rather aliens. What?
I said what, Duchess?
Aliens potentially could be the future version of us, but they developed time travel, and the problem with time travel is the fact that the Earth is traveling through space. So if you were to travel back in time to the very location from which you were, you would be put out into space. So what would you need in order to survive that time travel? A spaceship. You need a spaceship that can slip through time and make it to Earth with very little issues.
But slip through time, you'd have to be directly affected.
Bye, Starfire. I think we scared
Space-time,
Starfire off.
Which basically it would be a wormhole. Which means that you're going faster than the speed of light, which means that there would probably be gamma rays being produced from that wormhole, because, or straight up, if you want to call them, fucking radiation. Because matter is quite literally being broken apart because of how fast it's going.
So this right here, this is Legs the Theraphosa apophysis. It is a close relative of the Theraphosa blondie, which is the Goliath bird-eater tarantula. You know, the giant one that everybody loves so much. This is her leg-ear cousin. This tarantula, just like the Theraphosa blondie, is going to get about the size of a dinner plate. It's just not going to be as thick, which is kind of confusing right now because this tarantula right here has got the booty. Elisa, it's fine to sleep. I'm going to hopefully be able to fall asleep a little bit later tonight. I even managed to wake up.
More nightmares about what we're talking about.
No, Pat God, no one could roast me. I don't know why we would try. You kind of roast yourself. Your picture's on fire, buddy. Anyway, this critter right here is primarily an insectivore, but it is an opportunistic eater. It will go after small mammals and aviary critters like birds. Earthworms are all right. I have fed it a chicken heart, so they are, like I said, opportunistic. I'm not know what time it is over there. It is about 14 to 10. So we're trying to wrap this up quickly. We're going to go and put her back, do another set rather quickly. It doesn't take me very long to do these sets because I'm starting off pretty new to them. This is the second time I have done them on the live. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. I could just do this. Honestly, they are working a little bit better than the previous reverse crunches.
Next time you do D&D, talk with them about emergency preparedness. What they have.
Fortunately, we're not going over there for about 3 weeks.
It's 12:46.
What?
Roast in battle. Again, nobody needs to roast you. You already look like you're on fire. Oh shit, he's 9.
This coming weekend.
Shit, he's over in the Pacific Northwest too, or at least the Pacific.
Why couldn't you just change the day?
Well, Kim works Tuesdays, and on those, or the other kid, day Kim's off is Tuesdays. And Hiram gets off work at 6, so by the time he got there, we'd be there for maybe an hour. And that really wouldn't be worth it.
Unless we use AI to do it again. It was literally like freaking 20 minutes.
Bullshit.
Hey, it was really good while it lasted.
No.
No, we solved it. It was like
supposed to
the
be like a Willy Wonka Scooby-Doo mashup.
Uh-huh.
So we got inside the building, saw something glowing in the doorway, went to investigate, pretty much helped them, and that was it.
it turned out to be the evil witch. She was looking for a heart to you.
So Kim's character made one, gave it to them, and woof, she was gone.
With this gaming system, the real question is how many different stories has it gone through? Because that's basically how this thing learns. Is that
Hi,
there's
Dark
one
Lotus.
story
Yes, he
to the
put-
next, to the next.
I guess he tried to put in all the information on our characters.
Oh, Pat God, nobody wants to do it.
Do what?
Oh, he wants somebody to try and roast him. I already told him that his profile picture's already on fire. Nobody needs to spend any more time roasting him.
Wow. I feel like we're
All right, here we go. End up like this.
I'm basically talking about like our whole conversation about why humans aren't gonna make it.
Those were assholes.
Yes, sometimes.
Most of the time, probably.
Well, I'm just saying, like, why are we sitting here wanting to roast each other?
Well, we don't want to roast him.
Well, that's not, what's the purpose of that? How is that going to develop us into better people? Sorry,
No,
I'm getting philosophical.
You okay?
I can't breathe while I'm doing these.
Oh, stop doing them.
I'm not gonna stop doing them.
Just do it fast.
That's what I'm trying to do, but you're interrupting me. I can't get healthy. Either the dogs are taking the breath out of me, or these things are taking the breath out of me.
At least you're doing something about it. And I'm sitting here like.
Excuse me.
Oh my God. Do you need to go to the bathroom?
No.
Are you sure?
I just went.
Sounded like somebody blew a bubble in a swamp. Oh my God. Gio saying that was wet.
No other correct term is moist.
Oh, good.
Oh heavens.
Oh.
Don't worry. We wanted to get rid of the couch at some point anyway.
They just keep going over each one.
Boop. Bye, Loki. All right, we have everybody's favorite scorpion, and Pat God got what he wanted. He got temp banned. Well, clearly because he was trying to pick a fight, and we don't do that here. You got the water? I'm thirsty.
Monkey, Mom needs to know. Why
I
it's right
do
there.
want to point out that I gave fair warning that I was going to be an honest individual tonight.
We'll see how tomorrow goes. Not looking forward to being around that asshole at work.
The same one who,
Yep.
and just saying, the report, I'm guessing, like,
Did you ever let your work know?
No. I should though.
make sure
You're
you
fine.
Because remember, if you don't report it, The surveillance. Oh yeah, but you gotta make sure that surveillance gets saved.
Well, they unfortunately none of their cameras have audio.
Well, they'll find the hand signals.
So this right here is an Asian forest scorpion. It is mildly venomous. She actually looks like she's gotten a little bit bigger. I'm not gonna lie. What do you guys think?
Totally.
She hasn't molt.
I want to make sure that you are on your A game with watching your animals, bro.
Well, at least with this animal, you won't have to worry too much about getting stung.
I mean, okay, spiders. Yeah, all these different species should have.
I show Speedy.
But sometimes when there is this one really big one out of its cage,
Yay!
Overreact. And I'm gonna try not to try to kill it. I won't be like, yo, it's out of his cage. Just put it back in there.
Now the beautiful thing.
Oh yeah, we got the cutest.
Yeah, my throwing knives are right there.
Be the next time we get a walkthrough, they're like, why is there a hole in the rug? Don't worry about it. And why is there half a tarantula hanging up on the wall on a plaque? Don't worry about it.
What? Okay, again, if it's being reasonable, but if it comes charging at me,
oh, they won't charge at you. They'll
a charging tarantula, like, I can only go that way so far before I have to go through a window. So
this right here is biofluorescence. What disrespect?
What?
Oh my God! Micah, my brother, is talking about what he would do if one of my tarantulas got out and tried charging him, and he's like, "My throwing knives are right there," and I was like, "You imagine the walkthrough as renters, and." They look at the hole in the rug, and then they look up at the wall.
Okay, here's my defense. Would they want to be told? Yeah. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. First of all, I had to go to the hospital because my hand's swollen.
Okay, I show Speedy. We've already had.
Or hey, there is a tarantula in your wall.
Okay.
Oh my.
Let's get rid of them.
The new dude.
I have no idea what's going on.
He's
People
saying
still shooting at each other, or shots as in, like, you know.
he's trying to.
Ooh, heavens. So what we're seeing here with this scorpion is biofluorescence. Biofluorescence is where a chemical reaction occurs with an animal where it changes the light spectrum. Like, for instance, we are hitting this scorpion with UV, right? That UV is being converted into a different light spectrum that we can easily see. So again, boom. Now this is a good way to go and suss out what kind of scorpions you have, where they're at, and whatnot on your property. If you are living in an area that has lots of scorpions. Just go get yourself a little black light and take to looking under rocks, crevasse, what have you, under your house. YXL, we are going through and looking at our animals. This is, like I stated before, you might have missed it, an Asian forest scorpion. They make for pretty decent beginner pets. They only need it to be about between 70 and 80 degrees. They need to have a humid environment with at least one good hide. One good high. We all need at least one good high in our lives. But one good hide and enough dirt to bury themselves in if the chance comes along. 910th subscriber? No freaking way. Really? Do we have 910?
Yep.
We have 910.
Cool conversations that we have, like.
Okay, maybe we'll do that one or two times more if it gets us subscribers.
I'm just saying, you have these kind of conversations, but like, all right, we're actually having a conversation. Sorry, not saying your other.
Did you at least,
conversations were conversations.
Monkey? Did you Did you see the glowing scorpion?
I don't know. I gotta work on it.
900. Okay, Elisa's saying 908.
Really? I just checked and it said 910.
Oh. You could have just lost some.
That's what being real is all about.
Still says 910.
No. All right, here we go. We are going to put this one away. And we're going to do another set. Wait, what time is it?
2 to 10.
2 to 10? Never mind. No more sets. We are done with sets. All right. Here we go. By the way, guys, so I've got a problem. I've got a problem with Facebook not doing what Facebook ought to do. Every now and then I will get these requests by random people along with about 60 other people onto what somebody has set up as a, let's say, a lady of the night chat. And this person I blocked still managed to tag me in one of these posts. So what did I do? I advertised our group chat, not our group chat, our YouTube channel here on there. And I was like, since I'm getting spammed by by a lady of the night, I'm going to spam her shit. And I'm going to be like, hey guys, since we're all, here anyway, why don't you come and join the YouTube? It's fucking hilarious. All right, here we go. Almost 1,000. You know what that means, guys? We've actually already had someone try that. They were only able to get about 20. But it's cool if it takes me a while to get there, guys. We are kind of in a rush, but we're not in a rush. You know what I mean? We want to kind of do it the legit way. That way one person doesn't hold all the cards and can just be like, ha, do as I say or you will lose 10 to 20 subscribers.
And that's the biggest threat with doing something like universal basic income.
Oh, no. No.
Yes.
No, don't. No.
And that's why it would have to be run by something other than a human being.
At least a human being that is not bought and paid for by large corporations.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Sooner or later.
But, if we're run off of communism, aren't we also run by some of these corporations?
I just want a banana.
I just want to, but is that what Monkey said?
Yes.
Ha! Called it. Well, we do have bananas in here, but you're kind of far away. I've got an urticating here in the fucking finger. It itches like a son of a bitch. Ha!
Look at you problem.
All right. Now. Okay, tomorrow we're going to have to go digging for...
Like, if you want to separate them out.
We don't have time to separate them now, and I'm not seeing any juvenile dubia.
They said 1 inch.
Well, that's a full-grown dubia.
7/8 to 1 inch is the size they normally buy.
How big is their...
I don't know.
Like, do you have them in message chat?
Yeah.
All right, well, ask them, is it full-grown dubia or is it juvenile? Right now we have these guys. All right, so these are orange head and dubia roaches. However, we don't have very many juvenile dubia. It's almost all entirely orange head. I don't know if we have what they need, honey. We can try to get them the rest of our dubia colony. But it looks like the orange heads overtook the population. All we have are these females that are left. Could be predation of the juveniles based on the orange heads. Because the orange heads and the dubias can become kind of predators if they are hungry enough. What are you doing, child? So this is a male orange head roach. You can tell because he's got the white dot on his abdomen. Kids, come on. Really? Hiding under the water dish? This is why you never have water in your water dish. Where is the mister? Oh, seriously, where the fuck is our mister at? Honey, that really does not help. Oh my god.
Oh, the water's together. Okay. Oh. Should have given this to you a moment ago. I just tossed it around.
What the fuck? Is it in the kitchen? A little bit over here. A little bit over here.
Tomorrow I'll probably cut the orange out.
Alright.
Should we take a picture of a dubia to send them? Or not dubia.
An orange head?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's primarily what we have now. We don't have, I don't even see any juvenile dubia up in this cage. It's almost all orange head. So, you might want to send them a picture, be like, hey, we only have a handful of adult dubia left. We don't have any juveniles. If you want adult dubia, we can get you some.
Baby.
That I lift those up to catch the babies while I have the chance. I don't lift it up and then let the babies disappear.
Put it back.
It's too late now. Send you, but by the time they get to you, they'll probably be blown away in some sort of tornado. That's probably what would happen. All right, if you want to do it, just reach down and grab one.
No.
Here. Bitch.
Not over the tub. That's gross.
Go on. Child. Oh, fuck.
How many of those do we have left?
This is the last one, unfortunately, but it takes about a week to use.
Not if you give them that much.
That's how much they need to eat. That's why we're trying to get rid of so many of them. And if they want to have more, we can give them more. We already saw Monkey. I think he went into the bedroom, actually. All right. So we're going to spray it to these guys. Oh, shit. There's a cricket in the water dish of the Balfouri that needs to get taken out. And their water dish needs to be rinsed out. All right. All right, here we go. We do need to build up a dubia colony. Get rid of as many orange head as we can, and maybe clean out this tote. Carefully clean out this tote, and reestablish a colony of dubia in it. Because orange heads
Took over.
took over. All right.
Let's go into the
Do,
Hana syndrome.
Oh, right.
That.
No, let's not. That's another fucking dark abyss.
We want to go to bed soon.
Yeah.
Let's
Then do you want to do this?
I don't want to go with the rat.
Do you want?
Oh, that. Sure.
All right. So what I'm gonna need you to do? Be very careful. You do not.
Shake.
You do not want to get fanged by one of these tarantulas. Okay. Oliver, buddy, I love you to death, but if you fucking keep getting in the way like that, I'm gonna be very angry.
I like how you were having this issue before you got the other side.
Well, what?
If I pick it up, the whole webbing system goes with it.
Okay, then cut the webbing system up a little bit with a spoon.
Okay.
Wipe the spoon off before you put it in there, because it might have been used to clean up mold.
Okay.
Be mindful of the male. He moves like grease lightning. Oh no.
What? Don't worry about it. We'll do it tomorrow.
No, it's when you push it down that much, these bags are incredibly fragile.
Should have got more at
This
Costco.
one's already tearing because you pushed it down.
Just trying to help.
You're just gonna have to take the whole garbage can out and dump it.
I was trying to help.
That spider's almost ready to use her.
Huh. You do not have to donate. We're not sending you bananas, monkey. Even though you probably eat yours, or Critter buys them and lets them go bad after not very long. Except for at Costco, it's a killer deal. $1.99 for a bunch of like 10 of them. Oh, my back hurts. Duchess, move. Move, girly. Soggy cricket.
What?
Soggy cricket.
Not me.
According to Monkey, once you get to 1,000, you're going to spin a picker wheel and you're supposed to send her that much bananas.
Oh my god.
Somebody else will say everybody has to donate to you once you hit 1,000.
I wouldn't say everybody, but if every now and then we get like a penny, I'd be happy. Shit, I tied that too tight.
Yeah, you did, Sam.
But we need to be more careful in the future.
You just remember to get back for Costco.
Yeah, unfortunately, some companies really skimp on the quality of their merchandise.
Okay, now go read your comments.
Okay. Critter Yeah.
Tomorrow we should probably play water.
All right, guys. You have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.